testimony, or the submission of the prepared testimony that will be delivered tomorrow by James Comey. It was a moment-by-moment account of his meetings and conversations with President Trump about issues involved in the Russia investigation. And I want to ask you, I'm sure you've read it carefully, what your own reactions were to what Comey will say to the Senate Intelligence Committee tomorrow.
Well, you know, I guess my first reaction was we can't lose our capacity to be shocked by events. It's a real risk that the president has so changed what we expect of a president of the United States that even when there's conduct that ought to be viewed as so anathema to the office, that we fail to be surprised. Here, part of, I think, the reaction is we knew a lot of this already. We already had a preview of it. So in that sense, it confirmed some of our worst fears, that the President of the United States demanded loyalty from a director of the FBI. And the timing, I think, is very significant. January 26th, Sally Yates goes to the White House to warn the White House that their national security advisor may be compromised. The following day, the president, on the spur of the moment, invites the director to dine with him alone and asks for a pledge of loyalty. Now, is the one related to the other? And then notably, flash forward to February 13th, Michael Flynn is fired. The following day, the president asks Director Comey to drop the Flynn investigation. So it's not just the shock value of a president of the United States seeking to get the FBI director to pledge fealty, to drop an important investigation, but also the timing of all of this. And of course, the context of the written testimony today takes place at a time when you have two other directors testifying before Congress who were asked a very simple question: did the President of the United States ask you to weigh in to get the director of the FBI to back down on this Flynn investigation? And they're not willing to answer. So you put all this together, it paints, I think, a very alarming picture of the conduct of the President of the United States.